Welcome back, and let's now connect with Dr. Mariangela Hungria. She's microbiologist at Brazilian Agri Research Corporate and a winner of World Food Prize 2025. Dr. Hungria, many congratulations on the World Food Prize, first of all. And you have worked on dozens of biological seeds, increasing yields of major stuff like wheat, maize, rice, common beans, soybeans, etc. What has been the experience like?
I still cannot believe that I'm the winner. You know, I come here from a city in Brazil, in the south of Brazil. It's not a big city. It's an agriculture state. So to be elected the best in the world, I cannot believe it. But I think that it was because my career. You know, when I went to the university to study agronomy, well, since I was a child, I wanted to be a microbiologist. But I was very sad when I saw people not having food on the streets. And then I wanted to produce food and to associate that with microbiology. So I went to the university to study agronomy, but it was 45 years ago. So the mentality was just chemicals, chemicals, chemicals. And there was, everybody did not believe in biologicals associated with great yields. And so, but I had this in mind that I really wanted to study biologicals in agriculture and that it was possible to have high yields associated with biologicals. Everybody said that I was crazy. It was really very hard. I did not have much money for research because all the money was on the chemicals. Even jobs, I was offered several jobs in the chemicals that paid much more, but no, I wanted to continue in public research doing biologicals. And then I'm very grateful to my institution, Embrapa. It's a governmental institution that always supported me in my ideas. And then I dedicated my life to the biologicals, but always with this thinking that I had to reach the farmer, just saying, look, you are going to have high yields, but you will replace partially or fully the chemicals by biologicals. And then in 40 years, I was able to develop several technologies to all these crops that you said. And they are really very important for the country. I can say I work here at the Soybean Center. Brazil is today the first world producer and exporter of soybean. And I can say to you that this would never be possible if it was not for the biologicals. Brazil imports today 85% of all chemical fertilizers used in agriculture. It's really crazy because agriculture is very important for us, and we have this dependence on importation of chemical fertilizers. So the technologies that we develop, soybean needs zero of nitrogen fertilizer, can be fully supplied by the bacteria.
Wow. And you also worked extensively on soil treatments that help crop source nutrients, significantly increasing yields of these major crops as well, while reducing the use of synthetic fertilizer, as you said. So, well, India in some sense also seems to be going towards microbiology. How do you look at the scope and input cost and, of course, the cost efficiency itself?
Yes, but what I think that it was different in our approach is that I cannot reach the farmer here in Brazil, especially the small farmer, and say, look, let's improve soil health, let's improve the environment of the planet, but you will have to sacrifice and produce less. Okay, I'm going to give you a technology, you are going to produce less, but it's going to be very good for the soil and the environment. No, I cannot ask this, especially to the small farmer that really needs the money to survive and not leave the farm and go to the city. So I have to develop technologies that I can say to the farm, you are going to produce as much or even more than use chemicals, and you are going to improve soil health and help the planet. So that's the approach that we have to do research for and to explain to the farmer.
Oh, absolutely. I can see that what you're doing here. So from soil health to including biological, you seem to be ticking all boxes, Dr. Hungria, with sustainability while avoiding more than 180 million tons of CO2 equivalent as well emissions per year as we see happening there. What's your sense going forward from here on? What do you have your eyes set on?
Yes, and you said one word that's very important, stability. And we demonstrate this for the farmers a lot. We do not go just 1 year and do a demonstrative plot and show the results. Because many times, if you go there and you put lots of chemicals, 1 year you can produce more. But no, when you see like for 3, 4, 5 years, there's no doubt because the use of biologicals gives more equilibrium to the system. And so the resilience and the stability are much higher. So if you, we have a series of experiments like, and we proved in several regions here in Brazil that in 10 years, if you use the biologicals in 10 years, you have like 1 extra crop when you compare with the use of chemicals. So this is stability. And for the farmer, it's not interesting to 1 year have lots of money and the other year do not produce anything, okay? So stability in the production is very important, especially for the small farmers that depend on that money to survive.
Dr. Hungria, thank you so much for joining in and taking the time out for us. So, when I tell you about her, Mangalam, she's been working for 40 years now, and she's been awarded 2025 World Agri Award, which consists of $500,000. I mean, that's one part of it, but the prestigious award itself says volumes about this whole thing.
Absolutely, and she's trying to, normalize farmers' incomes, but more importantly, increasing the yield of all the crops. So we'll keep an eye out on that as the need of the hour from, humanity standpoint and solving the hunger crisis standpoint as well. With that, we'll take your leave on this edition of Halftime Report. On the other side, we have Business Lunch, taking all the market action ahead. Thank you for watching.